Sorry.
It's very lady-like of you. I'm proud.
Well, Honoka, she all about that singing, and then like, excuse me, had to get that one out.
It's playing an advertisement for football. Do they know the audience on Twitch? No one. It's like a really long ad too. It's like, can you get past the ad so I can watch my own stream? I don't even know if we're streaming right now because it's playing this ad and it keeps going. I don't care about getting real-time sports stats.
As me and children are hiding behind me.
Oh, man.
One of them is my son, and the other two are random children I've never seen before.
That's because you're their shield.
It's not.
I am the shield.
Oh, here we're live. We're live now. Hopefully.
Are we love live?
Are we? Well. Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the King of Anime podcast. In the morning, we all had to wake up because someone was like, hey, let's do it in the morning, and then two other people agreed to that. I don't know how that happened. So we're here. We're going to talk about Slime Daddy and Karakuri Circus today. Introduce y'all self. Or not?
I am everything animated, and I appreciate you had to head down. I messed up. I'm ready to do this bad boy, and I dress up in Viking costume sometime. I'm Honoka from Love Live.
Satsuki.
Me.
All right.
I'm Satsuki The Savage. I'm tired, so if I fall asleep midstream, don't judge me. Just mute me.
Well, we don't need to do that, because we would never mute you. You're lovely.
I may be the shield, but you are the muscle. And muscles can never go to sleep, because if they do, it's always an unsatisfying feeling. Sleep, it doesn't feel good. We gotta wake it up.
See,
I want it to be the sword.
See, you guys understand. We're also having some drop frame issues. So while that's happening, I'm gonna panic. I'm gonna straight up panic. I don't know what's going on. Why is this? Okay, so we're good now. Hopefully, we're back to normal. So this is the King of Anime podcast, where every week we decide what lives and what dies. How it works is we started with 7 anime, and each week we don't have to choose if any of them die, but if 1 or 2 anime get 2 or more knives, it goes up for a vote to be killed. And if they're tied, it goes up to the viewers to decide. If it's just 1 anime that gets 2 or more knives, then it goes away forever. It's basically the Anime FMK podcast, which I totally didn't copy you guys. Totally didn't. Right?
Inspiration?
Yeah, that was us, all us.
I think they
We
copied
the first
us.
ones.
And
Me too.
Yeah, we were the OGs.
Exactly. We came up with the idea originally. We're the best. So with that being said, we're here to talk about some anime. And we're going to talk about Slime Daddy, episode 6? Right?
I think
Yeah.
it's 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, episode 6, Shizu appears, and we learn she was summoned to this world during a world war, I believe. She was then given Ifrit by her master, who summoned her, to which I have to say, is she Cloud from Final Fantasy VII now? Also, Slime Daddy is probably gonna get a girlfriend soon. That's about it. That's all I got.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get a girlfriend. She, when she went to pick him up, he was super excited. He's oh,
Yeah, he was like, I've been picked
Yeah.
up by many girls,
yeah,
but
but he
this
was
one,
super excited for that one. Just oh, okay.
She's Japanese, guys. You have to understand.
they love being picked up by women.
I mean, that's gonna be hard for me to pick me up. I mean, come here, let me pick you up. Oh God, threw my back out.
Remember, keep your back straight.
When you do the heavy lifting, it becomes an L shape.
So yeah. At the beginning of the episode, we get like our first hint at some I guess those side adventures, right, from episode 2 or 3 or something like that. Maybe it's episode 1.
Yeah, it was episode 2.
Yeah,
I believe.
episode 2. They were coming in the door, and you saw them for like 30 seconds, and they just walked on by.
Yeah, so they have been told by their guild master that they have to go and search Veldora's cave since the dragon disappeared. And they have to make sure, I guess, it's safe and that there's not anything else lurking there. That's what I assume. And, yeah. Right after that, Shizu appears. And they're attacked by, giant fire ants. And she uses her fire arts. And she gets her limit breaker and destroys them all besides one. And we already knew at that point that she was basically that girl. That girl. That
Yeah.
in the magical ball thing. And her
pretty
her
much.
her mask flies off.
I pretty much knew it was her when she walked in the frame and was like, and they're like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "It's obviously her." I mean,
Don't you guys watch the show?
I mean, how stupid do they think we are? Like,
Yeah.
same hair, same everything. I was like, this is, who are you trying to fool, show?
12-year-olds?
Exactly.
I don't know. What'd you guys think about this opening scene?
I thought the episode was all right. I'm kind of interested if Shizu is wearing the mask other than to fool the audience, because like, of course, like as soon as I seen her, I knew, yeah, that's the girl from the fortune. So
Same.
yeah, I'm wondering if there's another reason for the mask, if that's going to be important later on, because if not, that will feel kind of weird. And we also have, I guess now, somebody who may become a villain later on, the person who summoned Shizu, because from the way she was talking, what was happening to her throughout the episode, I can assume that Slime Daddy is going to possibly fight this guy so that she can have her own free will or something like that. So be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
Apparently, with her mask on, she can phase food through her face to eat it.
Oh yeah.
That
I mean, what ability is that?
The best ability.
Did the fire god teach her that trick? It's like, so you want to wear a mask all the time, and when you eat, you got to phase it through. She was just like, I can't do it. You're going to learn or you're going to starve. Oh, God. That's a very strict. So she learned how to eat at a young age.
Also, after that, we go back to Slime Daddy's camp. And at Slime Daddy's camp, I think it's more goblins. And they're training all these goblins, and we learn that Gobta can like summon his direwolf because he was sleeping, and he woke up and he was like, in that mess, and he somehow summoned his direwolf to help him, and so he's been teaching everybody that. But he's kind of like, He's a good teacher. He's just not very good at it at the same time.
Didn't that scene tell us that when they got exiled that they just literally forgot all about Gabuta?
I don't...
Like, they just said, peace out, homie, bye. And they just left
Yeah.
without him.
Yeah, pretty much.
What a bunch of assholes.
He's...
I mean, they're like, well, we got what we needed, bye. And then he's just, chilling in jail. And then he's like, hey, they left me here. He could have died.
But he escaped. So it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, sure, yeah, that's fine. But what if he didn't?
But he's Gobta. He'll be fine.
Apparently, he can sleep for a week and be okay, and that he can summon his own direwolf. You know what? This he's an interesting character. He can... I wish I could sleep for a week and not have to eat, and then at the same time, he can summon his own direwolf. Summon food.
Speaking of interesting characters, there's that sage guy, Rigard. Is he always flexing? Like, he's always, like, when he's not doing something important, he's in frame somewhere just flexing and showing off.
That's the Elder Goblin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves his new body. He was an old feeble... I mean, if I was an old feeble man and then I got muscles on top of my muscles, I'd flex all the time, too.
I mean...
If I had muscles like that, I would be flexing right now as we speak.
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of that guy from FMA who
Luis Armstrong.
All Might?
The guy with the mustache.
Luis Armstrong.
I was thinking
yeah.
I was thinking of My Hero Academia. Oops. But yeah, Louis Armstrong. Same voice actor. So I was half right.
Well, that's interesting. Oh, the dub came out recently for this. I should watch that and report back
what?
next week for Slime Daddy.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Also, so after Slime Daddy comes to the rescue of the side adventurers and his girlfriend, they go back to their camp, and they're eating, but their mouths are crazy. Did you guys notice this?
I did not.
No, I didn't either. I mean, they were super hungry, though. I mean, their jaws probably became unhinged like a freaking snake or something with shoveling all that food.
You have to go back and watch it. It is hilarious. It's just their mouths are spazzing out.
I mean, the mouths aren't as bad as that one gift that you sent, where her mouth is sideways.
Oh yeah. What is her name? It's that chick from Orimo. It's the main female.
I just know that show
Nobody
as
knows.
being a brother sister love show, so I stay away from it.
It's from the same guy who made Arrow Manga Sensei.
That explains it.
You can only do one story. Also, why does Shizu wear the mask?
I don't know. Like, I was thinking about why she would do it, but I can't really think of anything. Like, who is she hiding from exactly? I don't know.
I was gonna say it's just a stupid plot device, basically used to trick the audience to think, who is this mysterious girl? When us adults know exactly who it is. But I mean, if they do mention it later on, then I take that back. But as for now, I think it's just something used to trick the audience, nothing more.
Maybe because she still has burn marks on her face. She has burn marks all over her body too, which is why she covers up mostly.
Did she have burn marks on her face?
Yeah,
Those two dots.
they became like lines, like 4 lines or something like that.
I thought that was like makeup or something.
I did as well, but in the flashback, you see her face is burnt.
Oh.
And yeah.
And
Which, how did all of her hair not get singed off?
anime.
Yeah. Anime.
Also, this was apparently during World War II, and I don't know. Every time I see anime doing stuff like that, I'm always just like, I always kind of like, that did happen, and we're the jerks that did it. But I understand it was a long time ago, and it's just always weird just seeing it. How we always end up being the bad guys.
I'm okay with it. It's better than the Russians.
Well, hopefully you didn't piss off any Russian viewers.
I don't think Russians are allowed to watch YouTube.
Oh.
I know they're not allowed to watch Twitch.
Well, when you upload
politics, everyone.
No. Politics. We love politics in King of Anime podcast.
Yes, this is a political podcast. Now let's talk about the midterm elections. I voted for Mickey the Mouse.
Yeah, Donald Duck was pretty convincing to me, so I voted for him.
I really like when they do stuff like this. It is pretty interesting. Like, Shizu came from a different time altogether. Mm-hmm. And so it's pretty interesting how in this world summoning and the concept of that works, where it's like, if you get summoned, you get like picked out of like a random period in time. So I wonder if like there are other characters who are from like periods hundreds of years back in time.
I bet you there are. I mean, it definitely makes you think, like, seconds from death, or could you just be like chilling out in your room watching anime, and then all of a sudden, zoom, you get transported to another world, and you're like, fuck.
Well, that happened
what am I doing here?
That kind of happened to Subaru and ReZero. He was reading manga.
By the way,
he blinked and he was there.
By the way, ReZero, no offense to anyone who has, offense. To me, it's the laziest way to be transported to another world in ReZero.
There's a lot of lazy things in ReZero.
I mean, he's literally just walking, gets transported to another world, doesn't even think twice about it, and goes, I like this. Like, he's not like, where the fuck am I? What's going on? Why is this happening? He's just like walking outside and, hey, I'm in a new world. I can get used to this.
I mean,
because that's a regular response.
I mean, their main female lead, Amelia, is just about the most frustrating character in all of Isekai, because she does nothing, yet we're supposed to believe she's important while she does nothing.
Well, doesn't she, like, heal you or something?
She has a magical cat, and that's about it.
Yeah, the cat turns into a freaking monster. A badass monster.
Yeah, I have thoughts on Amelia. And I do a ReZero podcast, so I know much more than you guys about her. That are very frustrating. Well, I got leaked copies of season 2. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Doesn't make you better.
I'm friends with Teppei Nakatsuki.
I went to college.
I also liked the art in the scene when Slime Daddy is showing Shizu the future and how awesome technology is. And I was like, what can't this Slime Daddy do? I mean, he could literally he could project the future around Shizu in, like, space. It's crazy.
That was a pretty scene, I got to admit.
Yeah, as well composed, and first thing you see, I knew they were going to do it. They were showing his computer, I'm like, oh god. And then he shows like some elf game he was playing with his busty elf lady. And by the way, I think he likes elf ladies.
I think so. I think that's why he had his friend delete or to trash his computer.
What was in the computer?
Yeah, I'm not buying. It's just elves on that computer. No way.
Oh, you think he was like Homeland Security or something?
I don't know. It's more than elves. He was way too adamant to destroy that computer.
Well, what if it was just elves?
No,
You just don't believe it, huh?
I refuse to believe that.
Maybe it was just really messed up pornography.
That
Maybe
Could have been.
maybe it was just like the truth behind ReZero and Amelia.
Oh my god.
What are you guys giving this one? I'm giving it a pass. This was a good episode.
Are we still killing anime at this point?
We whittled
Can
it
we
down
kill 'em?
to the ones we like. That's how this show is supposed to go, I
mean,
guess.
we literally. I mean, if we kill this, what are we gonna do after that? You know, we're just gonna, hey,
Hey guys.
circus anime for the rest of the time.
I guess at that point we just like
Would we
agree
play-
to do another anime.
Would we play Survivor anime where we, you know, pick them up out of a sunken ship and we rescue them and then we watch them?
All right, guys, the season was terrible. Now it's time to scrape the bottom of the barrel to find something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, there's not much for us to pick up, even if we wanted to do that.
I think like there's Bloom Into You and Bunny
Yeah.
Girl.
Even I
and-
haven't been caught up on Bloom Into You, so
Well, I guess if we still have the option of killing things, Slime Daddy's always good to me. He's now Slime Papa thanks to Sasuke's editing
yeah.
techniques, and I'm gonna pass it.
I will pass this as well.
All right, moving on to Karakuri Circus here in the King of Anime Morning Show. Shirogane and Masaru go to school.
No.
Masaru is bullied until he shows him his scars and says, "Fuck you, look at these scars." Also, Narumi is alive, also stuffing things. This is mostly slice of life.
Yeah,
I don't...
pretty much.
What, well, the first things first. There was a 2-month time skip between this and the last episode, which I quite enjoyed. I was like, okay, makes sense. Let's time skip. No comments on that?
Well, I was gonna say Shirogane slam dunked herself.
Oh, yes. I forgot. She did.
Wait, before, like, okay. She was like, or somebody was like, hey, you want to do something? Like, because the girl performed and did backflips, and Shirogane was like thinking in my head, all right,
doesn't
let me
wanna
just do
stand out.
something. Yeah, I don't want to stand out. Let me do something
I was
normal.
bullied because of my eyes.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want to stand out whatsoever, so I'm gonna contort myself into a pretzel, do a whole bunch of backflips, and slam dunk myself.
It's about the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And it's
mean-
the greatest thing I've ever seen at the same time.
I mean, she must be extremely skinny, or that's the biggest basketball hoop I've ever seen in my life. You know, you could take a I don't know, like a medicine ball and just like shoot it up and dunk it.
Think you could, like, use Shirogane as a basketball?
Yeah, you could just totally fold her up, put her legs behind her head. She'd be a perfect like cannonball.
Play football with Shirogane?
Just kick her, boom. Look at her, and it's good.
Also, this episode made me think, do you think Shirogane has to get like metal polish for her hair to make it shiny?
No.
I think she has like
Jesus.
wire brush.
No, she's just a natural gray, even though she's in high school. Apparently, I thought she was 18.
She is,
But-
yeah.
Oh well, then she's at the end of her high school days.
Yep.
Nah, she just got that regular. I don't know. She got no emotion, so she just got her regular gray hair. But I just love it was my eyes what does it have to do with her eyes? Is she trying to say because she's French, people treated her differently or something?
Yeah, why would people bully her over her eyes?
Look at those eyes. Those fucking eyes. I want to kick her ass.
She's got punchable eyeballs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
At first, yeah, those women got thick lips, and she ran over her foot, and I was like, oh, these people are probably going to be the ones that hate her. But then, like, immediately when she like apologizes and gets super close to them, they became like not just friends, but they like really liked her. They're like
fangirls.
Yeah, like a true French girl.
Yeah, and that brings up. I started to count how many times they said Shirogane was hot in this episode.
Oh yeah, they did do that a lot.
3 times.
I thought it was at least 5.
I'm gonna say you had the people in school, you had the people at the end when she was trying to join the circus. Yeah, there was quite a bit.
I think this is trying to make that a thing every episode now.
She's so hot. Look at how emotionless she is.
She could probably kill people. And she kind of wanted to at some point. She wanted to use Arlequin to scare off the kids that were bullying Masaru. I'm like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
They even put tacks in Masaru's chair, and Masaru's like, it's fine. I have scars. And he takes off his shirt, shows the whole class. He's like, look how much I've been abused. It's terrible, right? All of your bullying is feeble attempts to make me cry. And everybody's like starting to cry in the classroom. He's like, cry. I take showers in the rain.
I immediately thought of Stone Sour's I Am Made of Scars when he took off his shirt. Because it was like, yeah, he literally has so many scars now. That must stink because he's going to grow up and he's going to have a whole bunch of scars. He's going to have to find somebody, maybe the class rep, that's going to really, really like him and be like, hey, can you dig these scars, girl?
Masaru is a Johnny Cash song.
Which one? Hurt?
Any of them.
A boy named Sue?
Probably all of them?
How does a boy named Sue fit into a situation?
Oh, you know.
No.
Oh, you know.
Don't. No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Mm-mm. But,
Then we have a Honey Bado reference in this episode. Thankfully, Karakuri Circus author was a time traveler, and he knew about Honey Bado when he was writing this.
Hey, let's be nice.
And they're playing some badminton. What do you guys think about the Honey Bado reference?
I mean, was that really a reference? It's just badminton.
No,
I mean,
man.
if it was a reference, we would have women not wearing sports bras playing badminton.
I thought they were wearing sports bras.
Yes.
Well, it was literally like 2 seconds that they showed the reference. I mean, even if it was, I honestly think it was just people playing badminton, not even a reference at all.
Every instance of badminton is now Honey Bado.
That's like,
all right.
That's like saying every incident that or scene that involves boxing is Ippo.
Is it not?
I mean, it did set the standard, and it is pretty high up on the pole. But I mean, I don't know. I think if anyone wanted to make another like fighting anime, they could do it.
How do you say "leave Hanabado alone" in French?
I don't hate Honey Bado. I just dropped it after episode 4.
I watched the whole series.
I like the opening.
Opening's pretty catchy, other than the fact that the opening repeats itself. But it's
Let's not mention that. Let's not crush my dreams. Also, it's got that one girl from Keijo in it too.
Yeah.
It does.
I never watched Keijo, so
you gotta watch Keijo.
Honestly, Keijo is the most ridiculous anime you'll watch, but at the same time, it's one of those like it's so entertaining because it's so ridiculous.
It's actually good, and you wouldn't expect it to be good.
I just noticed something. Sorry. I just noticed Shirigane's outfit. Is it supposed to be reminiscent to the shirt from Kill la Kill, but just different colors
Nah,
with the
that's
eyes?
how mostly or a lot of the sailor uniforms are.
Oh,
It's cool.
oh. Well, if it transforms the next episode, then we know.
Then you called it. We'll remember this. But then C is going to try to take credit.
Well, I mean,
I
I
thought
did
of it
come
first.
up with it, so.
He does like to take credit a lot.
What? I mean, I did come up with it. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Sure. Hey, can we say what happened at the very end of the episode?
Yeah.
Oh
Fucking
shit! Yeah,
after.
that.
Well, first, before that, I guess it would be important to talk about how Masaru's like, there's like a circus in town, so they go to like the circus place, and they get introduced to a guy who looks very much like Narumi, and another guy who looks nothing like Narumi, and they do a bunch of crazy gymnastics, and Shirogane shows off and is like crazy and stuff, and the ladder falls on the old dude, and they're like, yeah, let's do the stuff, and then after that, the final scene before the end credits is
What we knew all along,
which is
our dude.
Honeybato
Narumi-
references again.
Narumi's alive.
Oh,
He's got a mechanical arm now.
yep.
But I don't understand where he is or why he's got a mechanical arm.
I have a feeling
Like,
they're going to use him for evil.
I'm
Going
I'm
to
sure we'll
brainwash
find
him.
out next episode.
Or maybe he's going to come back and he's going to be like, I got this robotic arm.
Hey guys, because I just knew they were gonna reference him in the show because I think they tried to push it into our head that we really miss Narumi, and it's like he's not dead. Quit trying to push this whole thing like he means so much. He kept me going. Oh, he's such a great guy. He's alive, and sure enough, at the very end, the thing that we knew was gonna happen happened. It's like, oh, he's alive. Fancy that.
Hey man, people die when they're killed.
Yeah. This is true.
I totally think someone pulled him from the wreckage, cut off his arm for some reason, and he's been brainwashed by the evil people, by communism. He's now a communist.
He's a communist with a mechanical arm.
Exactly. He's Russian.
So
going
he's
to
like,
drink vodka.
what's the guy's name from Avengers? That one guy.
Winter
The
Soldier.
Winter Soldier. Yeah.
Bucky.
Yeah.
He's gonna be He's gonna be Winter Soldier. He's gonna
You know,
walk
I
around.
wonder if that happens, who stole what idea from who?
Well, they all sold it from The Simpsons, of course, because The Simpsons did it first.
Yeah, Simpsons did it. Never seen the Simpsons do Winter Soldier.
You missed it, man.
Did you-
It's like season 2.
Oh, good job, God! Could you imagine, freaking, just Homer, do 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 do, oh my arm, and then he gets all corrupted, and yeah, he turns into the Winter Soldier.
Oh,
Same
man.
arm.
They've run
Yeah.
out of episodes, so
It
might
is
as well start doing that.
It's crazy.
Are they still doing Simpsons?
Yes, 30 seasons later.
That's so weird.
I know, so irrelevant now.
So
Mhm.
weird. What are you gonna give Karakuri Circus? I'm giving it a pass, of course.
Yeah, I'll pass it because I want to see Winter Soldier happen next episode.
Yeah, we went in a weird direction, but I don't know. I kind of like where we're going with this, so we're passing this.
So, that's the King of Anime podcast. We'd have loved to go longer, but we have other
That's
things.
what she said.
God damn it. We have other things we have to do. So, with that being said, shush yourself out, everything animated.
I'm not gonna rap this time. My name's Everything Animated, and doing me a weekly podcast with SeaTactics on Bunny Girl Senpai. Gonna be doing a future episode on my channel about Snafu, both seasons 1 and 2. Something I've been looking forward to do for a long time. And I don't know. I guess I'll see what other shows interest me, and I can go from there. Maybe I'll throw my hat into the ring when it comes to Goblin Slayer, but oh god, maybe I shouldn't. But yeah, follow me on YouTube's. That's mostly where you can get in contact with me. Everything Animated. Twitter, well, Twitter's only there just to promote the show, and honestly, I haven't been promoting the show all that long, so forget Twitter, just YouTube.
Fuck Twitter.
Exactly.
Hey,
Satsuki The Savage.
yeah, shout out to Satsuki The Savage. I hear he's a great guy, so you should subscribe to him on YouTube. He's trying to get to a certain benchmark. Future podcast, Planet S or Planets. I still don't know how to pronounce that.
Planetez,
should
I
look-
believe.
Planet Tez.
That's
Oh
what
yeah,
I call it.
okay. That sounds better. Yeah, other reviews, Hunter, x Hunter, One Piece, things of that nature. So subscribe to me, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff.
Yeah, the SeaTactics. I do all those things, and you're already here, so follow me here, whatever platform that may be, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. Everything you need to know is on my YouTube channel in the description of the video, of any of the videos. And definitely check out my co-host Satsuki, Everything Animated. Also, I believe Satsuki had a review series for Hanibado, so you know, you need your voluptuous anime girls playing badminton or just badminton. That's where you can
They
get
are
your
pretty
fix.
voluptuous.
So with that
That
being
is true.
said,
Who was best girl in that show?
Easily
Keijo girl.
Kayoruko.
Is that
But
Keijo
people
girl?
are gonna hate. No, it's the pink haired girl
A
that was kind of
bitch.
not nice. Or that.
So that's it for the King of Anime podcast. Have a fantastic morning. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.